and this was one of the things that kind of made me think about this topic in general. Kind of made me think about how people develop. One thing people tell you, especially in today's time, that you're not born with a sexuality. I mean, that you're born with a sexuality, with a preferred sexuality, like you preferred it this way, that way. I've always been believed that you're taught something. I just think that's something that you're taught. I never seen babies that actually wanted to hunch each other like in the hospital. Never happened. Not no newborns. Doesn't make sense. But then it made me think a little bit even more when I was looking at Alex Jones. Alex Jones used to talk about that they were turning the frogs gay, and people, yeah, they're saying people start making fun of it and joking about it. But then I looked into it some more, and then this doctor from Harvard or MIT or something came out and said, yeah, there is a chemical that produces certain things like that. And then Dick Gregory in a couple of his lectures said they have some spraying chemicals that...
See, that's the shit I'm talking about right there. You hitting it on the head.
Yeah.
We merely just talking about the goddamn symptom.
Yeah.
That when you talk about the feminism of the man, that's the symptom of what the fuck really is the goddamn illness.
So what's the point? What's the plan? What's the reason?
To knock males off.
Yeah.
Because once you have no goddamn order, you can run over the motherfucking people. You have no motherfucking backbone.
Damn.
That's another thing that makes me think about, again, what China is doing. China is building up masculinity over there, and in America, feminization is being built up, put on a pedestal. And I don't care what anybody tells us, China is not our friend, because, like, no matter if
China's only friend to China.
Yeah.
But China's building money. They also have U.S. bonds, China bonds. They got bonds.
And they've been holding it forever.
Forever.
They've been holding it forever.
They are compiling.
But that is part of it. Like you said, they're trying to kill just manhood.
Largest military.
But then think about it. You kill manhood. Where are the soldiers now?
What are the soldiers?
Where are the soldiers to fight for your country? If
Then
manhood is
the
depleted,
Amazon women come like in Wonder Woman.
maybe, but I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it.
In New York, I'm telling you, they gonna say this.
But think about what that does, because as black men in the black community, we suffer more from this, like just the killing the man. Period. We suffer from that more than anybody. Would you say that would be part of the plan too? Like, if the black community wanted to say what was a problem, would it be racism, or would it be the manhood and masculinity being put out?
Real quick, I digress, because I don't want you to think like I just was talking shit about women working in the Amazon and about ready to fight. You know Candace, who was a queen in Africa? She raised the strongest. I think it was on the west coast of Africa. She ran that shit. She used to always ride elephants and shit. Her trademark was gold arrow. She wrecked shop. And matter of fact, Alexander the Great, I think, I could be wrong. This one we need our fact checker. He tried some shit. He was like, man, that bitch too powerful.
No, it probably was.
So women could
make sense.
Man, they got an army of women about to take this bitch over. You think I'm bullshit?
That's what's going on.
That.
Message.
But what is it?
What's going on, man?
I mean, how likely is that? Like, honestly, like, I'm sorry, like, I wanna just go along with it.
Me no more.
It can never happen.
Yeah, right. Don't nothing surprise.
But then
me
again,
no
that's even just putting that notion out. There's still
maybe that's
it helping killing our men.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, that's cool. No,
But
you're right.
when you speak particularly to black men, how many people would oppose? So it's like it's a deep question.
Black men have been manipulated and just geared into believing that woman is everything and that we're beneath a woman forever.
No, I'm talking about other people's opinion of black men.
Oh, okay. Because I'm about to say about how
people
black
do
men.
us, you know what I'm saying? They deal with the black woman for the.
But now it's getting to the point where most people are saying we can do without men. We like black people. I've always felt that black people have always been the experiment for the plan. I've always felt they've literally tried everything with black people first. We're a tough people to actually roll on. But if they're able to do that to black people, then they can do it pretty much anybody, and they've shown it even down to the feminization of men. They feminized the black man easy. How many millionaires, almost billionaires that are in the entertainment industry have you seen in a dress? They always did it to black men. They do it to black men, they can do it to anybody else. That's why now everybody is mad at white men. It's going to keep going. It's going to keep pushing.
Well, might I add, in William Shakespeare time, nobody, but that's the European way. In William Shakespeare time, women couldn't act.
Yeah.
So it was always men putting on dresses. I will put that out though.
I mean, that's a good little fact. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Just want to let.
So you're talking about European culture.
Yeah, that's
exactly. So now
they was doing a lot of stuff in European culture that I don't agree with.
That's what I'm saying. Even the fall of Rome. How is it that one of the main reasons that Rome fell was because they had no morals, they had no codes? That's what. We're going back to what we talked about earlier.
A lot of civilizations they crumble, and one of the main reasons why they crumbled was because of the sexual immorality that was going on.
So now I take it to where feminism is more than just a goddamn symptom. Well, it's merely a symptom. We take it back. They trying to destroy it.
Yeah, because sexuality is addictive. You realize people. How many times have you been at work and a fat ass comes on your phone and it stops you from working? So now, if that is nothing but sexuality everywhere, how many people are actually working out here?
So now you're not even paying attention to what's really going on behind the scenes.
Dude.
Like somebody paid attention to the guy behind the curtain. The guy behind the curtain. Can we look at it? Can we? The Wizard of Oz.
Oh.
The man behind the curtain.
Come on. There it is. I remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just pay attention to him because he's doing stuff. That's the same reason why. Look, they're now, especially nowadays, they're just showing us exactly what they're doing. Yeah. They just don't even care anymore because
in your face.
One reason is our attention span is like a goldfish, and another reason is because so much sexuality. It's like everything is about sexuality.
It deals with, like, look at Gina Carano, right? The whole thing going on with her and Disney right now. It's a big back and forth. With issues like that, where you have a woman who is feminine, I've seen her very feminine, but we all know she got her name from beating people up. And now she's in movies beating people up, right? And beating men up and being real. She says the lines that they, traditionally would have gave to the white male, strong masculine white male, they give to the strong masculinist white female. You know what I mean? And one of the hottest shows, The Mandalorian. And so I just wonder, like, damn, if they really are gonna get rid of her for speaking her mind or sharing her opinion, while male castmates like Pedro Pascal and different people have said stuff that offended people against the person that she was supporting, you know what I mean? But he gets no flack, no grief. Nobody's making him do a public apology. Gina even said that she was going to tie back into Disney, but they told her she had to sit before 40 people and pretty much have them berate her and just tell her how she needs to be more of a lady and calm back down. But wait, I thought that if that is the public opinion, that as a woman she should calm back down and be more feminine and not be so masculine and outspoken and bashful. Now how at the same time it seemed like the same people come and say that a woman, can
because
be a man.
I'm
confused. I don't know.
It's not the first of all, it's not the right opinion because she's in the wrong party.
Right.
So it's not the right opinion. And then when it comes down to that, that's when you go into the.
That's a lot of structure and control for people who want freedom, though, ain't it?
I mean, but when there's no consistency in the argument, that's what I'm saying. Like the people end up eating their own. So
I don't know.
You're supposed to be, you're supposed to respect women and believe all women and do all this, unless that woman actually has the wrong political perspective.
It was outspoken, it seems.
Or unless that woman is actually going against the transgender woman, then that woman can't say anything about the transgender woman because the transgender woman is more of a woman than the actual woman. But you can't address those problems because it makes people uncomfortable. Like that's the thing. You can't make people uncomfortable. But the thing is, even I was listening, like one of the main psychologists that I look into,
Kind of uncomfortable.
but one of the guys that I listened to, Dr. Jordan Peterson, he was on an interview with someone, and he had a gotcha moment on the interview.
Okay.
But he was pretty much trying to explain to the woman, in order to actually get somewhere, in order to figure out, because he was being interviewed. So in order for the interviewer to interview him, she had to ask him questions. And sometimes the questions made him uncomfortable. And sometimes the questions could offend that person, could offend him. But the thing is, he explained to her, I have no problem with you doing that, because how would you be able to know if you're not willing to offend someone? Like, how would you be able to think if you can't say exactly what you feel? Because you won't be able to gain the knowledge if you're scared to offend somebody every time.
That's right.
And that's the thing that we've gotten into this whole area of, I can't speak or say what I think because somebody might get mad and somebody might censor me, somebody might flag something or report me or this and the third, or I might get canceled. But at the same time, that's stifling thought. Nothing can be created if you stifle thought.
Mm-hmm.
How can I get the truth if I can't find it?
And so to that, I don't know if, I hope that you don't feel that I'm stifling thought, but my thing was, I can't give you an answer, nor you can answer if
I'm not
you're
speaking
not.
about that. I'm not speaking about that.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay.
No,
That's
I just
it.
mean overall. Like there's like, I can understand for you saying that, like, okay, somebody's not here to defend themselves, but I understand the definition of words, and that's another thing. We're 1984, right?
Oh yeah.
I know what the words mean. Do you remember what the word means?
What's the word? Talk to me.
If we're saying what is heterosexuality, what would you deem that as?
Just
A sexual preference, right? A sexuality,
Yeah.
a sexual preference.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. We've got to a point where they're actually banning words, and they got to. Yeah, Joe Biden just banned the use of China virus. You can't use that when you're talking about.
Wow.
So yeah, we've already reached this point. So that's what I'm saying. Even when it comes down to
Seriously?
yeah, when it comes down,
China,
it was an executive order. So that's what I'm saying. When it comes down to, when it even comes down to, what is a real man? What do you see as a real man? What is a real woman? The feminization, the masculinity. Like, when it comes down to all that, if I'm talking about, let's say, transgender. If a transgender woman is here, yes, I will call that person by their name or whatever. But I know for a fact that this person has XY chromosomes. I can't do anything about definitions of words. I didn't make up the words. That's just that words is how I'm able to communicate, how I'm able to identify what is and what isn't.
Right.
That's just life. Mm-hmm. So even this conversation about feminization of men, that's something that is going across the boards, and they're changing it. They're making us not unable to actually call it out for what it is. You're killing the man. That's what you do. You hate the man. You don't want him there anymore. They tried this within the black community first when they kicked us out the households, but now they're going on a full like reign with it.
And now it seems like you're talking about the destruction of mankind. Damn.
How can you protect something without the man there to protect? Yes, women are strong. Yes. But dog, there's a reason why our shoulders are broad. There's a reason why women have wider hips. That's just life, and that's just the rules of the game. I just play it.